In the bustling heart of ancient Athens, where marble temples shimmered under the sun and philosophers debated beneath olive trees, one man dared to question everything. His name was Socrates, a barefoot wanderer with a sharp mind and an even sharper tongue. He owned nothing but ideas, yet his words would outlive empires. Socrates believed that true wisdom began with a single admission, that we know nothing at all. He roamed the crowded agora, stopping politicians, poets, and craftsmen, anyone who would listen, asking questions that sliced through pride and pretension. What is justice? What is virtue? What does it mean to live a good life? To some, he was a teacher of reason. To others, a nuisance who refused to accept easy answers. Yet through his questioning, what we now call the Socratic method, he invited people to look inward, to challenge their own assumptions, and to seek truth not through faith or fame, but through understanding. But Athens was changing. The scars of war, politics, and pride ran deep. Those in power grew weary of his relentless scrutiny. They accused him of corrupting the youth, of disrespecting the mods, of sowing doubt where obedience was expected. And so, the philosopher who sought only truth was put on trial for it. Before a jury of 500 citizens, Socrates stood unshaken. He refused to beg for mercy, declaring instead that the unexamined life is not worth living. To live without reflection, he said, was to drift through existence asleep, never questioning, never growing, never truly alive. The verdict was death. Offered the chance to flee, Socrates refused, saying that injustice cannot be answered with injustice. On his final day, surrounded by his devoted followers, he spoke calmly, reasoning with them until the very end. He lifted the cup of hemlock, his voice steady, his conscience clear. His final lesson was not spoken in words, but in courage. The courage to die for truth. Through Plato's writings, Socrates' spirit endured. His questions became the heartbeat of philosophy itself, inspiring Aristotle, the Stoics, and thinkers across centuries. From the Renaissance to modern classrooms, his voice still whispers, ask, think, seek truth. More than 2,000 years later, his challenge remains the same. Are you living an examined life? Do you question your beliefs, your actions, your purpose? Or have you grown comfortable in certainty, afraid of what you might find if you truly looked within? Socrates reminds us that truth is not a destination, but a lifelong journey. One measured not by what we know, but by our willingness to keep asking. So before you scroll away, pause and ask yourself, are you living an examined life? If this story moved you, take a moment to reflect. Are you living an examined life? Comment your thoughts below and subscribe for more timeless tales that awaken the spirit.